What is up, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, bringing you all with a very special NASCAR Authentics diecast review on Rajah Caruth's 2023 Wendell Scott Foundation Chevrolet Silverado for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and the formerly funded GMS Racing. And you guys can tell, along with this and the Grand Infigure truck, you can pick this up at your local Walmarts and Targets and part of NASCAR Authentics. Well, the NASCAR Authentics without trinkets. Yeah, that's so wonderful to say. But for Wave 11 of NASCAR Authentics 2023, really cool that we got this exclusive that's finally in stores. And first time ever, we actually got a Rajah Caruth truck in any kind of diecast form for the 1/64 scale. On the back, there's the rest of the Wave, and there's that Grand Infigure truck I just briefly mentioned about. And be aware the Joey Logano car does have blurry decals, so proceed that with caution. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's crack open this bad boy. Let's take a closer look at the Wendell Scott Foundation truck driven by the one and only up-and-coming rising star in NASCAR, Rajah Caruth. And alrighty folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and of course with every NASCAR Authentics diecast, no longer has the trinkets, so if you guys were expecting that, well, you pretty much are SOL and jolly well sucked, because yeah, that's the new normal for NASCAR Authentics. Anything to keep these things under $5 or exactly at $5. Personally, I still think Winter Circles is the best retail line that we got for the NASCAR diecast. But getting on to this really cool exclusive diecast that you can only pick up exclusively for the NASCAR Authentics line, the Wendell Scott Foundation car. I'm sure a lot of you fans out there might be familiar with with Wendell Scott. As you guys already know, I mean, well, for anybody who is new to watching NASCAR, to know your little history about Wendell Scott, he was officially the first African-American driver that won in any kind of NASCAR National Series circuit. So, yeah, and then that came with Bubba Wallace, and we saw what happened right there. That was pretty historic. And then this year, Rajah Caruth became the third African-American to win in the NASCAR National Series at Las Vegas for the Truck Series. I thought that was pretty cool. So this ain't going to be the one only time we're going to see a Rajah Caruth diecast, but it is the first time we got one for the 1/64 scale, and I'm really excited that this is the case. While he didn't really have a good season in 2023, I mean, I think like his most memorable season, as we're getting on to the fine details of this car, yeah, it wasn't really the best for Rajah Caruth, but you guys see right here, we got Wendell Scott with the nice iconic 34, that is his famous number, and with the Wendell Scott Foundation, and we got the 2023 Chevrolet Silverado. Well, this ain't really the mold, but this is what the decal graphics look like, which I gotta admit, I'm really digging the trucks. I mean, they do a lot. This does look a lot better compared to, if you guys have already seen some of the Ford F-150 diecasts I picked up. I mean, those things look pretty goofy, and I'm not really the biggest fan of the new Toyota Tundras, but yeah, the Chevrolet Silverados, I gotta admit, this is pretty nice. This is probably my favorite truck decal package that we got. For anybody who isn't aware, yeah, these diecasts I'm showing you right there, this is a universal mold that is made by EL, the EL factory that we all know and love, and that's how they make the truck diecast. Speaking of truck diecasts, I guess this car probably is a race version, because we got like some paint chips, almost kind of like my old car. God dang, I mean, look at that. We got like 1, 2, so many paint chips. Oh man, must have got a bad batch of the windshields, but heck, I mean, we didn't really have an issue if we had you know, the freaking decals on the windshield, but that's why these things are $5. But you see, we still got some good interior detail on these trucks compared to what we usually get with some of the other NASCAR Authentics molds, PTC, J mold. But you see, we got some iRacing graphics right there, which is pretty appropriate, and definitely keep an eye on this iRacing logo, because it might give you a nice little hint on what the side-by-side comparison is going to be in. But if you guys aren't aware, a little bit of backstory of Rajah Caruth, his full name's right there. That's pretty cool. You got the number 24 and a lot of other cool graphics that we're going to see in a second. Rajah Caruth started his career, I mean, well, he started pretty late in his career on a computer, so kind of like William Byron, but his story is pretty unique. I can't really have all the time to actually explain about him, but I recommend you guys checking out some of the documentaries about Rajah Caruth on YouTube. Really cool, very informative, and plus this guy used to be part of the diecast community, so I think it's pretty cool and full circle that both him and even the Carson Hocevar, I think, were part of the diecast community back then. So I'm sure this is just really cool. I mean, I've had a few exchanges with Rajah Caruth before, and he's a cool dude, and he's definitely got a bright future for him, that's for certain. So Mr. H, you got to look out for this kid, because who knows? Maybe this guy could replace Alex Bowman someday if he doesn't pick up the pace. But we got the 24, which is a pretty iconic number in all three series. I already mentioned about some of the Goodyear Eagle tires, but this is a cool painting that we got right here. It's just a white-based car. Well, okay, you know what I mean. Truck. Every time I say car, I mean die-cast. But really cool, very simple. I like. It's not really red. It's like a maroon. I almost said beige. I was like, maybe I see the Chevrolet logo. I'm like, oh, that's what it is. No, it ain't. But this thing is loaded with so many contingencies, dude. I mean, I could really point all these out. But, you know, what's the point of having, a macro camera? I mean, you can see all the cool details right there. DC Capital Partners, that was on a few of Rajah Caruth's Xfinity rides. Which, fun fact, as I'm showing you guys the back of this, which looks like it was chipped and someone Sharpie did. And the rookie stripes, more Wendell Scott, Chevrolet logo, which I do like that on the spoilers. And this side should be the same as the other side, unless it's opposite day. But we do got a noticeable paint chip on the A-pillar, so that's groovy. And yeah, we got the back tail light as well, which is pretty cool. But of course, no driver name, no Caputh, as it said on the Las Vegas car. But like I said, man, we're going to probably go ahead and get on now to the side-by-side comparison, which guess what? It is the iRacing Chase Elliott truck, which, oh god, it looks like it's got a paint chip. So that's not looking too good. But don't worry, Sharpie will probably fix that. But I know it's a pretty random, a random truck to do a comparison to. But I said, hey, they're both 24 trucks, and you guys love the comparisons. Plus, it's Chase Elliott. I mean, we gotta respect that. But you can also definitely see what I mean, guys. I mean, to show you guys the difference in the graphics. It looks like they have changed a little bit because this is from 2020 at Charlotte, where he won at. So this is a cool raced version diecast that we got right here. So it's pretty cool that GMS was still able to use this font. And I don't know, feel free to comment below if you guys have any cool memories about GMS in the Truck Series days, as we got another horrendous paint chip right there. So yeah, it just shows you even in 2020, I mean, yeah, the decals aren't really looking that well, or that's just race marks on the 24. But if you guys want a more full detailed review on this 24 car, I recommend you guys checking out probably my YouTube shorts about this. I do actually post YouTube shorts about some of my older reviews, since, you know, got to beat that algorithm. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely something that I would say, if you can find it, go out and get it. I've only found this truck once, hence why I have it in the palm of my hands, but I've still got to find the Grant Infigure truck, so I'll probably let you guys know. Otherwise, I would have done a double diecast review on both of the GMS trucks, since I know you guys love the double diecast reviews. But if you guys are out in the market to find this, go and get it. Just don't get it for a scalp price, because scalpers know what exclusives are, or if they make them up. But yeah, this is a really well put together diecast for Rajah Caruth and the Wendell Scott Foundation truck. But that is going to wrap up right here, guys. So feel free to comment, like, subscribe. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will see you guys next time on another fantastic NASCAR Authentics diecast review. And yeah, you guys have a good one, y'all.